What is going on, everybody? Xera Survival has a big update coming up on May 27th. It's going to be Season 4, and they're going to add a few things to the game as well coming up, and they talked about what they are working on. So, as of May 27th of 2021 this month, this game will be free to play in Season 4. Now, they also have real big updates coming up. They have plans ahead that they're going to be doing to the game, things that they're going to be adding to the game to make the game more interesting to more players, and it's going to add more players to the game. First of all, with the free-to-play, that's going to bring in more players. Now, if you're unfamiliar with this game, this is a tactical shooter, looter shooter, survival game. Just think of games like Deadside, DayZ, Rust, but not quite those games, but in that same type of game. Because you're basically getting on the map, and you got to get loot, and then you got to fight, and you got to survive. But this game, there's two safe zones. There's a lot of compound events. There's a lot of different quest areas where you can get loot and fight NPCs, these robotic NPCs, and also you can fight some human NPCs, but most dangerous other players. Now, for some reason, the game lost its traction after it came out in early access a while back. The game had been out for about almost 2 years or something like that. I'm not 100% sure exactly when it came out on early access, but the game runs very smooth, very optimized, but I think the game just became very repetitive, and after you do everything, it's like, what's the use of playing it anymore? But it's going to come out of early access, it's going to become free to play, and also they're going to be adding to the game a new map, that's what they're working on, and also some vehicles, and also customization for the players. So to me, this is going to bring in more players to the game, and it's going to make it more interesting. Also, base building. They're adding base building because most of these games you have base building where you can stash and loot and do things. So I assume that would definitely bring more players because players like to grief other players. Now, they didn't say anything about adding that system where you can just blow through people's doors, but I'm almost pretty sure they're trying to get to that same level with some of their competitors. Now, this is just going to be some gameplay. I'm just going to be playing on here just to give you an idea of the game. If you're going to be a new player that play this game, since it's going to be free to play, assuming you didn't have it, that'd be one reason why you would go and download it when it comes out to see if you want to play it. You can play in first person, you can play in third person. Now, there's 2 safe zones, like I said, and you go there and you can stash your loot, you can buy stuff, and you do have to drink and eat. That's part of the game as well because it has a survival to it. It's more closer to Deadside than anything. More closer to the game Deadside than anything. You got to eat, you got to drink. Now, right here, you're going to see on the screen here, there is this is where you get a lot of loot as well. Very dangerous area in a PvP server. These heli drops are going to have all these stash boxes. And you're going to definitely find guns, ammunition, backpacks, vests, and so on. But they're very dangerous. It is a very dangerous location to be trying to loot. Other players are going to see it on the map because it shows on the map where it's at, and they're going to be coming to get it just like other games. Now, you have these compound events as well that I was talking about that's on the map. You have to kill about 35 NPCs, and there's going to be a boss on this in this compound as well, a boss NPC. The other NPCs are fairly easy to kill, but again, it's PvP, PvE, which means you can fight all these guys, but other players might come and intercept your event because they might want the loot. Because once you kill all the NPCs here, you're going to get 2 airdrop supplies with very good loot in it. So let's just use this for an example. Let's say you got 32 of them dead. You only need to kill 3 more. And you end up getting killed, just how I did right here. This is the boss NPC here. He's very dangerous, hard to kill, takes a whole lot of ammunition, but maybe 2 or 3 hits, you will be dead, and he will take off your loot. So let's say after respawn, I have to go back. Let's say another player knows that. He goes over there and kills the other 3, and the airdrops start to come down. Now you're in trouble. You did all that for nothing because someone came and took your event. But if you get back in time, there's another problem. You need a gun. You're gonna need some type of gun because say someone's over here opening the supply box right here, and you come in with a gun, you can shoot them, try to kill them real quick, but they might be ready for you. A very skilled player is gonna be ready for you. Know that it's very dangerous. Be over here looting, and they'll be trying to get in and get out. That's what they're trying to do. There's also other areas like you could, like I said, if you're unfamiliar with the game, it's just like other games. Go to these different locations, go inside of houses, buildings, stores, gas stations. You also have to get. You can also go pick up money because the money is for you to buy stuff in the safe zone. So, like for instance, right here, going into these little small houses here, and you can find very good food and drinks here. You also get lucky. You might find a gun. You're gonna find a melee weapon. You can find so many different things in these places, but you're not gonna get the best loot in these places. You may find some ammunition, but you're not gonna get the best loot. The best loot is the compound events, the heli drop, and also this right here is a radio. It's like a radio quest. You got to unjam the radio because these NPCs jammed up the radio. So you come here, kill these NPCs, unjam the radio, and once you unjam the radio, they will reward you for that. But there's only one. There's one. They'll reward you off the rip. I mean, that reward is a give and take. You actually it ain't even a take. You get it. You get the reward. But the ultimate reward to that is once you finish unjamming these radios, they're going to give you a air supply drop for doing it. But the air supply drop does not land right next to you. So if you're unlucky, as you can see, it's at the top of the map. If you're unlucky, it lands up there, someone else takes it, so you didn't even really get the air supply for yourself. And that's one of the things. And then you have these military compounds, very dangerous. There'll be a whole lot of NPCs in here. And I'm going to let you finish watching this. Watch me fight a boss NPC robot and a whole bunch of them. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys want this game and you don't have the money, don't even buy it now. There is going to be an incentive for the people who already bought the game. They have said that on there. That way we get like a special package deal. But the free-to-play players, end of the month, they're going to be jumping into the game. And I'll see you when that happens.
Congratulations on the promotion, soldier. We've increased your global stash limit.